Friend over here in the 10, old Gentleman Jack with an afternoon.
Oh, Gentleman Jack, what's going on? Gentleman Jack, I'm counting the days down. Gentleman Jack, come on.
Hey, 10-4 on counting the days. Well, I'll tell you what, well, I hope it gets here quicker than we noticed. That means this old winter time will have been gone. And wintertime, it's got seasonal over here. It's another one of those dark, dreary, dismal, just drizzly days. But fireplace, warm in here. Got my 2 Yorkies and myself, and we're sitting here watching the boob tube and listening to the radio. So overall, it's not a bad day. But Lord, 40, Scott, I hate wintertime.
I do too, man. That's why I live in California. Because the winter around here ain't as bad as the winter out there. Wintertime out here is not too bad, man. Y'all get crazy winter, man. Man, snowing and cold and ice storms and all that kind of crazy stuff. I don't know how y'all do it. I think that's why they invented Jack Daniels.
You know, you may be right. Yeah, you sit in front of the fireplace and sip on a little bit there with a better half and have fun, yeah. Well, I've done that. Got iced in here one time for 4 days. No, it was 5 days, actually. I could have got out on the 5th day, but I didn't. We just pulled the mattress, lost all power. We just pulled the mattress off one of the beds, put it in here in the den in front of the fireplace. Put food and stuff that would all be perishable, set them in coolers outside. Fired the old generator up and had lights and TV and everything we needed. It wasn't a bad time, sure wasn't. But I don't want to see those very often, and we don't get them very often. But yeah, you might get a light snow. Just don't come in southern Middle Tennessee, where I'm at now, up around Nashville and over more to the east. Now they do get quite a bit of snow.
Yeah, forget that snow. Hey, see if you can hear my homeboy, 561 out here. Hey, 561, you in here? Yell at old Gentleman Jack. Hey, where you at? Where you at, Stick Man? He must have left. He was here a minute ago. I was going to see if you could hear him, man.
Well, I'm pointed right at you, I do believe. I could probably go a little bit more to the north, but at least good enough. Well, you might have went to get him a Coca-Cola or a cup of coffee or something there, right?
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I was hoping he was here, man. I was gonna have him bump that thing down and give you a yell. I wanted to get him on the video gate.
All right, 10-4, get him on the video gate. Now, what'd you say his numbers were?
561. 561.
Well, is 561, is he out there by you, your neighbor?
Yeah, he's my neighbor, man. He's right down to, he's about maybe 2 miles from me.
Oh, 10-4, y'all have to talk on the same channel. It's a good thing you are friends. My Lord, 2 miles, boy, that'd be bleed over hell, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't bleed over, man. I don't bleed over. He won't even hear me on the next channel.
I don't bleed over on any of my neighbors, because my nearest neighbor, Scott, is 1.5 miles away. So if I'm bothering them that far away, man, they need to get some new TVs.
Sorry about that, I dropped my headphones. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I wish my neighbors were further away, but it is what it is out here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a whole lot more crowded. That's the one good thing I like about Tennessee up here, and Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Carolinas. Yeah, it's all, you know, you can have a pretty good proportioned piece of land. You know, and you don't have to have someone else's bedroom window right beside yours within a few feet. You know. Yeah, I do like it, but I just love it. Wouldn't want to live anywhere else, but now I've never been to Southern California either. I'm afraid I might like that too.
Yeah, Southern Cal's nice. Up here's nice, but you know, there is some country out here now. But I just happen to live in the city, man. I just happen to live in the city, but we got some beautiful country out here too now. But I don't know. I kind of like living in the city, but it's always nice to get away too, man. I went down to Arizona for a couple days. Went down to Arizona for about 3 days here, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And man, it's beautiful out there. Drove through the Mojave Desert, and yeah, it's beautiful out there, Southern Cal.
Hey, yes, sir. Well, I knew I hadn't heard you for a few days, and I didn't know what it was. In fact, I was going to ask you if you'd been ill or anything. But now that's good to know. You got to go out and come from San Diego, California, copy panty snatcher. To Nevada. That's the farthest west I've ever been. And Kansas. My gosh, now that's a state I don't want to live in. I don't want any part of Kansas.
Yeah, I hear you. Them boys get them big tornadoes, man. Dude, I was thinking about doing one of those tornado things, you know what I'm saying? I remember I was in New Orleans, and they said a tornado was coming. Everybody get inside, and I was standing out on the balcony, and my wife's telling me, get in. TV's going, there the cops going down the street telling everybody to get inside. It looked like you're going to touch down right downtown. I told her I want to hang on to the railing and let it pull on me. Oh, man. She's out there crawling under the bed and stuff, and I'm laughing. Had a drink in my hand, and if it snatched me away, I guarantee I wouldn't have dropped a drink.
1,000 watts down. I'm afraid if they holler tornado warning in my house here, of course, I've got it's an old limestone rock house built out of limestone rocks. My walls are, gosh, they're easily a foot or more thick. Yeah, you know, if I took a direct hit from a tornado, yeah, I would, you know, nothing will survive that. And we do get a lot of tornadoes here. I can't say that that's what Kansas has got all of them, because we're known as Tornado Alley also. But I just don't care for Kansas because it snows, it gets really, really cold, you get really deep snow, and it's just as flat. All you see is sagebrush and hemp. If you want to make a lot of ropes, man, that'd be heaven there.
Roger on that. L51 in Virginia, I heard you in there too, my WWPDX brother. Waving a hand to ya. But yeah, man, you know, every country got a little bit different thing going on. But California, we got the ocean, we got the desert, and I could drive 4 hours. I could be in the snow, and we got it all here. We got forests, we got national parks, it's beautiful. California is beautiful, man. Everything's just a few-hour drive, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Well, I kind of look at it this way, but the same identical thing in this area here. Fish. You know, my local handle is Mr. Bass. And I've had that handle for years and years, long before I started talking on the CB radio back in the 70s. Because that's all I did was fish. If I had a spare moment, I was out bass fishing. But you can catch any type fish, from muskie to walleye to crappie to the largest bass in the nation within a 50-mile radius of my house. Go skiing, go up to Gatlinburg. I think you've been there before, up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You can snow ski there. You know, also, Mentone, ski there. Down at Gulf Shores, down the Gulf of Mexico. Oh yeah, and mountains. Well, I'm I'm living on one of them little bumps there, Roger.
Roger on that. Yeah, the ocean for me. Well, the bay, the San Francisco Bay, if you look at a map, I am from the San Francisco Bay. I am, shoot, man. How far am I? Mile? 3/4 of a mile? I'm 3/4 of a mile from the bay, and I'm about 21 miles from the Pacific. Then, like I said, I can go to Lake Tahoe to do skiing. Man, shoot, the desert's down south, and the woods are up north, man. But yeah, I love to fish too, man. Matter of fact, I went to Havasu, Lake Havasu, and grabbed a fishing pole. Woke up in the morning. The first morning we were there, and sitting on the balcony, and they have a boat ramp out there. All of a sudden, I see the bass jumping. It was about 4:30 in the morning. I was like, all right, Captain Biggest. I went and got a fishing pole, and when I woke up in the morning, man, I jumped out and put the pole in the water.
Yeah, buddy. I like night fishing in the dead of summer. Oh, I love that. You don't have to compete with all the other fishermen, the skiers, especially the jet skiers. And if you eat enough garlic a day or two before you go, the mosquitoes don't bother you. So, yeah, I love night fishing. Oh, Lord. Especially that top water there, in the jumps. Oh, gosh, yeah. Scott, you're talking my fun language there now. But I done got so old, I just, here on the river too, I'm looking what I look out here I got a big, huge bay type window here in my den. And I look out over the world-famous Elk River. It's world-famous around my little world. But yeah, that fishing's just great. I love it. Well, Scott, let me get out of the way, my friend. I've held you up long enough. I just wanted you to know you still had great conditions, and good to hear you back on the radio. And I'll hang around, and if your friend gets back on there, tell him to give me a shout, and I'll keep an ear open for him. Hey, 4040. Appreciate you, my friend, out there in the great Shaky. And you're sitting in the morning sun. He'll be sitting when the evening comes. You can take that off of this other video gate. Check you later. I'm go.
I'm leaving that on there, Cambiga. Lord have mercy. You need to head to Nashville. All right, homeboy, we'll take care, man, and always a pleasure. And if I don't hear you for Turkey Day, happy Gobble Gobble Day. But I know I'll hear you, but you know how Mother Nature is sometimes. I know she was taking us down south this morning, which was kind of scaring me a little bit, and then all of a sudden the East Coast came back in. I was like, phew, get tired of talking to them boys down south. I love them, but, you know, shoot, I like to go east. All right, Gentleman Jack, yeah, I heard a whole bunch of them trying to get up in there behind you, but we'll let them go, man. Put on you later, Gentleman Jack, your friend way out west of the great Shakies. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be waiting till the evening come. Put on you later. I might take an extra few days to go fishing. I'll see you. Bye. Hey, Running Bear. Carburetor shop, what's going on? Homeboy, you working on some carburetors?
Yes, sir. We're working up an old quarter jet oil for a Chevy pickup right now. Sure am, 4040. Oh, yes, sounding mighty good down my way.
Oh, yeah, that's a good carburetor, man. But I used to like them Holley 650 double pumpers, baby. Couple of 650 double pumpers.
0420 Ray on Tennessee.
Hello, 420 around Tennessee. Oh, 420, 4040, what the way?
You know, not many of them old 750 double pumpers anymore. They quite a few of those old 600 single pumpers around here, but not many of those 750 double pumpers do around. They're hard to find.
What are you saying? They don't make that no more?
I'm telling you what.
Are you saying they don't make the 750 double pumper anymore?
All right, 4040. You have yourself a good one up there.
All right, 427, take care, man. Have yourself a blessed day and a beautiful